Hello Virgos, welcome to your love reading for October 2019. If this resonates, consider a personal reading. My email is below. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. I did pre-shuffle these because these cards are very large, and I do a scramble shuffle, and it's not a very pretty shuffle to witness on camera. So let's get to your reading and see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Virgos? Love, October 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know in regards to love for October 2019? Virgos, please. Can you please show me energies? By the way, thank you for being patient. I was very busy and I got behind on these readings. Energies prior to October 2019 for love, we have the Ace of Wands in reversed. I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, an ex, soon-to-be ex, or the person from this reading. For October love energies, we have the Two of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. And put in your requests for the 2020 Sun, your 2020 Sun Moon readings. I'm doing those by request. They're in my playlists. They're taking a while because, like I said, I'm busy. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist while you're waiting on the 2020. Also check out my compatibility readings. Check me out on Insta, check me out on Facebook, and if you need an answer to a question, check me out on the Instant Go app. It's $4.98 for one question, and I turn it in 24 hours. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. We end on the Four of Cups in reversed. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm seeing right off the bat. You all are, I get it. You're used to working on something and making something happen if you put all your efforts into it. And you know that when you have a goal in mind, you usually plan it out in X, Y, Z, and then it's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen if you put enough work into it. And that's what I'm seeing. But I don't feel like you can apply that method in this case. And I'll tell you why. Because we start off with the Ace of Wands, energies prior to October 2019. The Ace of Wands is something that is not getting off the ground, okay? So it's something that you want to get someplace, and it's just not happening. And it could be, because of the other person. The Ace of Wands in reverse sometimes can have rejection associated with it. Somebody saying, hey, I'm not on the same page with you. This isn't necessarily where I wanted to go. Or they just aren't inspired about it. They aren't motivated to move this relationship to another level. Or it just doesn't have the energy. Or it just doesn't have what it takes to kind of keep it going. It doesn't have what it takes to keep the flame kind of burning, okay, so to speak. So I feel that those are the energies prior to October 2019. But as we know, nobody can tell you guys no, because you're very determined individuals and you are going to make something work. And I see that you trying to do so in October because we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is working at a frantic pace, struggling with a challenge that is, overwhelming, working really hard to make it happen, but having difficulties making it happen. Probably putting a big hammer over your head saying, I have to make this work. I can't fail, because you guys don't like to fail, right? And really kind of doing everything you can in order to make that happen in October. So, be careful of that. Sometimes it's good to know when to quit, kind of cut your losses and decide to walk the other way. As you move out of October into November, I really don't I don't see that changing anytime soon, okay? Because what I see with the Four of Cups is, okay, well, this didn't work and this didn't work, so now I'm going to do this approach. So I just feel like you're changing up different things to try to get the end point or the outcome that you want. And in a way, that's good, because sometimes if things aren't working one way, it's like, okay, well, let me try it this way. You don't want to keep on trying things the same old way. So I do admire you for wanting to change things up to get your outcome, to get your expected outcome that you want. But, I just, to me, I feel like you're beating a dead horse, okay? I feel like, with this Four of Cups, you want things to change. You want, you figure, if I want this change, I need to make this happen. and you feel like, okay, maybe we're in stagnation, let me kind of shake things up a little bit. But I just don't feel like it works out. I just feel like the ship has already sailed, and I appreciate your efforts. I really do. I admire that, and I admire that you're trying different approaches. But I mean, sometimes it's just time to, realize when it's time to let go. And I mean, even though this is the upright thing, I was focused on this cup and how she's just dropping this cup off, like blah, like, and that's really what it should be in the upright. Like, huh, I'm done with this. I'm going to cast this cup off of it. It's just not working for me anymore. I'm done with it. That's what you should be doing. I don't feel like you're doing that. I feel like you're trying to figure out, how to get that cup back from falling. Why is this Ace of Wands here in reverse for Virgos? Love energies prior to October. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Ace of Wands in reverse for Virgos. Love energies prior to October. Who is this person? What is this energy? Yeah, because you guys have a connection. So you have this energy cord that's unbreakable. I mean, and just because you have an energy cord with someone does not mean that it's meant to be. Sometimes it's happenstance. I mean, it's things that happen in the environment that are, preventing things from happening. Or it can be how somebody was raised, or psychology plays into it, or sociology plays into it. A lot of kind of things play into it. And I think when you're trying to talk to this person, try to get them on the same page, they don't want to talk. We have the Page of Wands, and they're just like, nope, I don't really want to talk about this. I'm done. There's nothing to talk about. I'm getting them saying there's nothing really to talk about. I mean, we can sit here and we can sit in this room and we can go over stuff over and over and over again. But I feel like with the Page of Wands, they don't want to talk about it anymore, and it isn't going to change how they feel. So the two of you kind of go on this break here with this Four of Swords. You kind of decide, okay, maybe we should separate, take a little break for a little while. This person suggests that, or you suggest that, to figure out what you really want, or to figure out, do we want to work on this? Or it could be just somebody saying, hey, I need to take a break, and making that declaration. I do feel in October, I feel, this desperation. But you have to put in perspective, is it because you really want this person, or is it because you don't like to fail? I think if you really kind of focus in on that, you'll have your answer, okay? Or you don't want to be seen as a failure, rather. Why is this Two of Pentacles here for Virgo? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages? Because sometimes we can get so wrapped up in our own success, we lose sight of, what the issue is. The issue, or I didn't say that quite right, but maybe you understood what I was saying. Okay, yeah, so here's the Judgment card. They're telling you, judge the situation for what it is. Are you seeing it clearly, or are you seeing it for what it is? Judge, do you want this person, or do you just not want to fail at anything? And this person is just a representation of that. Star card in reverse, you losing hope, you losing faith. That's the card of Aquarius. If that resonates. But I feel like with the Star card, you're not used to this feeling. You don't like challenges that you can't overcome. You don't like when things have turned and you can't have control and kind of turn them around, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. Ace of Cup. So you're having sadness, you're having disappointment. Some of you, both of these cards in combination can be depression. So some of you might be going through a depression of some sort because this is not working out. I feel like the harder you try to make it work, the more it slips out of your grasp. Why is this Four of Cups here? So with this Four of Cups, I feel like you're changing it up. Instead of letting this cup go, just letting it drop. You're wondering, well, how can I kind of get it to come back to me? What can I do that's different? Let me try a different approach. Because in order for this to succeed, I have to change how I'm doing things. I think that's your mentality. Well, let's see what the clarifiers say. Why is this Four of Cups in reverse for Virgos, moving out of October to November? The Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay. Okay, I feel like, don't get offended by this. I see a few things here. I don't like any of these approaches. And it doesn't have to be you, it can be the other person, but I'm feeling like you tried this approach, you tried that approach, and now with this approach, you're coming in and it's just like flat out sex. Like being flirty, being like you know, hey, why don't we do this? You know, we're not good here, but we're good at this. So why don't we do that? Why don't we jump into bed? Why don't we, have that thrill again? Some of you might be playing hard to will be playing hard to get. So you'll kind of hook up with this person, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, well that was a one nighter, and kind of doing that, and then you come back with this Eight of Cups, because there's fear of maybe losing this person, or there's a concern, or you go out, or you say to this person, oh, okay, well, it was just a one night deal, just to kind of like as a teaser for them, and then say, and I'm getting this with the Three of Wands also, and I don't mean to say you're playing a game, but you're kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look and see if there's something better out there with this Three of Wands, because I know I have other opportunities. I know I'm a great person, so we'll just do this one night thing, and then I'm just gonna because I have other opportunities out there that I need to look into, kind of like doing that with them to see if that's going to, and then you come back. So you come back, and maybe you do go out there and you see what other opportunities are, but they aren't really this person. So you tend to come back and say, okay, well, I need to fix this. I need to get closure on this. I need to make this happen, because what's out there I'm not really that interested in. But you're telling this person, I can have anybody I want, so I mean, I really don't like that approach, and I mean, don't take it the wrong way if that's, because I did say I do like that you're changing it up, but maybe how you're changing it up maybe isn't for the better, or is going to work for you. And if this is the other person, then boo on me. All right, so that's what I have for you guys for this month. If this resonates, consider personal reading. Just send me an email. We can work that out. Make sure you put in a request for your 2020 Sun Moon readings. Check out my 2019 in the playlist, along with my compatibility readings. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. If you need an answer to a question, I'm on the Instago app, $4.98. You get it in 24 hours. And then if you can click on the link below, it'll take you to what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, or the person in this reading. And then, of course, like, share, subscribe. Okay, I always like to say in the beginning and at the end. So good luck to you, Virgos. I will upload this. Thank you for your patience. Bye.